For centuries, the British monarchy has stood as a towering emblem of tradition, duty, and unyielding stability. It has weathered wars, political upheavals, and social revolutions, always managing to adapt while maintaining its sense of grandeur. The royal family has become synonymous with resilience, with the monarchy serving as a symbol not only for Britain, but for the world, embodying continuity and strength in the face of challenges. Yet, in recent months, a seismic shift has begun to unravel the very foundation of this ancient institution. And at the center of this storm stands Prince William, whose actions have set in motion a chain of events that threaten to irrevocably alter the monarchy's future. What started as a personal, seemingly inconsequential decision by William has grown into a crisis that has rattled the royal household to its core. Prince William, the beloved heir to the throne, has long been seen as the future of the monarchy. But now, his recent actions and statements have raised alarms across the kingdom and beyond, leaving the royal family in turmoil and casting doubt on what the future holds for the British monarchy. The repercussions of his decisions have been profound, reaching far beyond Buckingham Palace and affecting every corner of the royal establishment. At the heart of this crisis lies a discovery so explosive that it threatens to unravel the delicate web of secrets and traditions that have held the monarchy together for centuries. During renovations at Kensington Palace, work has uncovered a hidden trove of Princess Diana's personal belongings, among them, a series of handwritten diaries, long believed to be lost to history. These diaries, which had remained sealed for decades, contain intimate reflections from Diana herself, insights into her private thoughts, her struggles within the royal family, and her deeply personal visions for the monarchy's future. The discovery of these diaries has sent shockwaves through the royal household, with many now questioning the very legacy of the institution. The contents of Diana's diaries are nothing short of revelatory. In one particularly poignant entry, Diana expressed her hope that her son, William, would one day lead the monarchy with a strength and compassion that had eluded his forebears. "William is the future," she wrote. "He will lead with a strength and compassion the monarchy has never known, but I pray that he has the courage to break free from the shadows that have haunted this family for generations." These words, written by Diana decades ago, have taken on new significance in light of the ongoing drama unfolding within the royal family. As if the timing of the discovery were not dramatic enough, it coincided with the 25th anniversary of the Diana Award, a prestigious event honoring the late princess's humanitarian legacy. Prince William, as the event's keynote speaker, delivered a deeply personal tribute to his mother, reflecting on the profound impact she had on his life and the world at large. But what few could have anticipated was the powerful, controversial undertone of his speech. In a moment of remarkable candor, William declared, "My mother believed in change, in breaking barriers, in putting people before institutions. She believed in leadership grounded in compassion, not just duty alone. And it is in her honor that I will always strive to follow those values." Those words sent a wave of shock through Buckingham Palace. What was meant to be a heartfelt tribute to a beloved mother and figurehead quickly became an implicit challenge to the monarchy's very structure. Prince William's speech, while honoring Diana, seemed to cast doubt on the very foundations of the institution his family had upheld for centuries. The words struck a chord deep within the palace walls, with insiders revealing that Queen Camila, visibly shaken, retreated to her private chambers in tears. The delicate balance of power that had been so carefully cultivated over the years appeared to be unraveling in front of the public's eyes. Queen Camila, who had endured years of public scrutiny and whispers about her role within the royal family, found herself in a precarious position. For years, she had carefully navigated the complex waters of royal politics, hoping for a smooth transition of power as her husband, King Charles, prepared to assume his role as the monarch. But Prince William's speech had thrown all of that into jeopardy. The king, who had long hoped for a gradual and seamless shift toward Camilla's reign as queen consort, now found himself caught between a rock and a hard place. His son's bold declaration had complicated everything, forcing Charles to navigate a turbulent landscape where his loyalties to his wife and his duty to the monarchy were now in conflict. Sources close to the royal family have described the tension as palpable. King Charles, who had always prided himself on his ability to maintain a unified front, now found himself struggling to balance the needs and desires of his family with the long-term survival of the monarchy itself. One palace insider revealed, "This is unlike anything we've seen before. The king is being forced to choose between his loyalty to his wife and the future of the monarchy, and the tension is unbearable." As the situation grew increasingly untenable, Princess Anne, often seen as the royal family's pragmatic voice of reason, took it upon herself to intervene. Known for her no-nonsense approach to royal duties, Anne reportedly held a series of private meetings with both William and Camilla, attempting to mediate the conflict before it spiraled out of control. As always, Anne remained steadfast in her belief that the monarchy must put its stability above all else, warning both parties that their personal disputes could threaten the institution as a whole. Despite Anne's best efforts, sources close to William suggest that he remains unwavering in his resolve. He is determined to honor his mother's legacy and fulfill the vision of leadership that Diana outlined in her diaries. To him, the monarchy cannot continue to exist as it always has. He has long believed that the institution must evolve to remain relevant in a rapidly changing world, one where compassion, transparency, and progress take precedence over blind duty to tradition. He is not interested in playing by the old rules that have perpetuated a rigid hierarchy that has often alienated the public. In his mind, if reshaping the monarchy is necessary to achieve the values his mother espoused, then that is what he will do. But as the stakes have grown higher, the revelations surrounding Diana's diaries have become even more explosive. Secret documents have begun to surface, suggesting that Queen Elizabeth II, in her final years, had left behind a series of personal letters that outlined her own vision for the future of the monarchy. According to these leaked reports, Queen Elizabeth had quietly expressed her desire for Prince William and Princess Catherine to ascend to the throne immediately, should King Charles be unable to rule effectively. The late monarch's letters were intended to be a safeguard, a way to ensure the monarchy's future even in the face of adversity. But now, those letters, if released to the public, could have a devastating impact on the royal family's reputation and its standing with the British public. Sources within the palace have confirmed that the contents of these letters are so explosive that they could cause irreparable damage to the royal family's carefully cultivated image. The possibility that Prince William might be preparing to release these letters has sent shockwaves through the palace. If made public, the fallout could be catastrophic, particularly for Queen Camilla, whose position as consort could be irreversibly damaged by the revelation of the Queen's wishes. In response, palace officials have scrambled to contain the damage. A carefully worded statement was issued, downplaying the tensions within the family and reassuring the public that the royal family remains united in its commitment to serving the people. But insiders suggest that this carefully constructed facade is beginning to crumble. Behind the scenes, panic is setting in. The monarchy, for all its resilience, has never faced a moment like this. As the royal family braces for the fallout from these revelations, one question lingers above all others. Can the monarchy survive the storm that has been unleashed by Prince William's bold vision for the future? Will the institution be able to adapt and evolve, or will the forces of tradition, loyalty, and power prove too powerful to overcome? The next few months will be crucial for the monarchy as it faces its most profound crisis in generations. And the world will be watching, waiting to see if Prince William's vision for a new era of leadership will become a reality, or if the monarchy's traditions will ultimately prevail.